Welcome back to Recap World. Today I will show you a action-adventure thriller film from 2021, titled No Time to Die. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. A young Madeline Swan observes the homicide of her mom by Lucifer Safin in a bombed endeavor to kill her dad Mr. White. Safin is shot by Madeline as he looks for her, yet endures. Madeline escapes onto a close-by frozen lake and falls through the ice, yet Safin salvages her. After the catch of Ernst Stavro Blofeld, Madeline is in Matera with James Bond. Apparition professional killers trap Bond when he visits Vesper Lynd's burial chamber. However, Bond and Madeline beat the professional killers. Bond accepts that Madeline has deceived him notwithstanding her requests and leaves her. After 5 years, MI6 researcher Valdo Obruchev is hijacked from a MI6 lab. Endorsed by M, Obruchev has created Venture Heracles, a bioweapon containing nanobots that contaminate like an infection upon contact, and are coded to a singular's particular DNA, delivering it deadly to the objective yet innocuous to other people. Bond has resigned to Jamaica, where he is reached by CIA specialist Felix Leiter with his associate Logan Ash. Leiter requests help in finding Obruchev, however Bond decreases. A similar evening, Bond experiences MI6 specialist named Nomi who has succeeded him as the new 007. Being educated by Nomi about Task Heracles, Bond in this manner consents to help Leiter. Bond goes to Cuba and meets a CIA specialist named Paloma who is aligned with Leiter. Security and Paloma invade a Spectre meeting for Blofeld's birthday to recover Obruchev. Blofeld, who is utilizing an immaterial bionic eye to lead the gathering while as yet being detained in MI6, orders his individuals to kill Bond with the nanobots. All things being equal, the nanobots kill all of the Spectre individuals, as Obruchev had reinvented them to do as such on Safin's orders. Bond catches Obruchev prior to meeting Leiter and Ash. Anyway, Ash is uncovered to be a twofold specialist working for Safin as he kills Leiter and breaks with Obruchev. Moneypenny and Q orchestrate a gathering among Bond and Blofeld in jail to attempt to find Obruchev. Anyway, Safin visits and pressures Madeline to taint herself with nanobots to kill Blofeld, as she has been in touch with him since his detainment. At the point when Bond experiences Madeline at Blofeld's jail cell, he contacts her and unwittingly taints himself before she leaves. During the cross-examination, Blofeld admits to Bond that he arranged the trap at Vesper's burial place to show up as though Madeline had deceived him. Bond responds by assaulting Blofeld, inadvertently causing the nanobots to contaminate and kill him. Bond finds Madeline to her youth home in Norway. There he discovers that Madeline has a 5-year-old girl named Matilda, whom she guarantees isn't his. Madeline admits to Bond that Safin's folks were killed by Madeline's dad on Blofeld's orders when Safin was a kid, inciting him to look for retribution on Blofeld and Spectre. In spite of having prevailed with regards to killing Blofeld and annihilating Spectre, Safin proceeds with his frenzy as he, Ash, and their men are en route to catch Bond, Madeline, and Matilda. However, Bond figures out how to kill Ash and a few of Safin's men. Safin effectively catches Madeline and Matilda. Bond and Nomi find Safin in a Second World War base on an island among Japan and Russia. They invade Safin's central command and discover that Safin has changed over the base into a nanobot production line, where he has Obruchev make a huge number of nanobots so he can release them internationally to kill a great many individuals and set up another world request for himself. Bond kills a considerable lot of Safin's men while Nomi kills Obruchev by driving him into a tank of nanobots. In the wake of protecting Madeline and Matilda, Bond has them escape with Nomi from the island while he remains behind to open the island's storehouse entryways, which would empower a rocket strike from the HMS Dragon to annihilate the nanobots. Bond kills Safin's excess men prior to going up against Safin himself. They battle and Safin shoots Bond prior to tainting him with nanobots customized to kill Madeline and Matilda. Notwithstanding his wounds, Bond kills Safin and opens the storehouses. Talking by radio with Madeline, Bond tells her he adores her and urges her to continue on without him, and she affirms that Matilda is his girl as Bond says her goodbye. Bond acknowledges his destiny as the rockets hit the island, annihilating the nanobot industrial facility. At MI6, M, Moneypenny, Q, Tanner and Nomi drink in Bond's honor. The film closes with Madeline accepting Matilda to Matera as she begins enlightening her regarding Bond.